When it was originally started, there was a bit more cash flow in that we were able to help people with rent payments and some other larger types of financial needs. However, I would say in the last 10 years, we've only been able to help people with more nominal types of needs. For example, we provide bus cards for people who need to get to work or get to the doctor, whatever, on the bus. We help pay utility bills as much as we can. We pay bus fares to other states so a relative can get to a funeral of a loved one. We do food vouchers at Rainbow and Cub, and we support in a very small way the larger mission of the Archdiocese, which is the Venezuelan mission, headed by Father Greg Schaefer, as many of you know. One of the more specific things we did this past year is we sent 20 nebulizers to the mission to help with some of the respiratory needs of children and older adults, because the setting is in a mining area where there is tremendous pollution, we are told. The other major part of St. Vincent here in our parish is the food shelf. We are able to service many people. We collaborate with the parish. We don't do this independently, nor does the parish do it independently. It's kind of a joint venture, and we are able to service many people through that avenue. The other area that we are involved in is the St. Vincent dePaul store on 29th and 12th Avenue. And several of us over the years have had many volunteer hours at the store, and because there are many volunteers, the overhead is much less than it used to be, and we as a store are able to provide some of the larger needs for people. There are about 12 to 14 conferences in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. We meet on a quarterly basis. We have a business meeting, and then we have a sharing from each group as to what they have been involved with the last 3 to 4 months. One of the major focuses of the St. Vincent dePaul was the home visits. And in the earlier years, when many of us were more well than we are now, we were able to go and make home visits. But we have not done nearly as much of that as the larger organization would like to have us do, simply based on we are a very small group and many of us are suffering declining health. Some of the other things that we are able to do through the store is, and with the other 12 conferences, last fall we were able to send a container full of medical supplies to the Venezuelan missions. And it was, I don't know, 10,000 pounds or something like that. Some of the other things that go on in the store is people can come there for vouchers, for furniture, for dishes, and some of the basic things that they need to set up housekeeping. Say they've been evicted, or they're new in town, or they've had a lot of illness and just don't have money for even the basic necessities. Also, John Voss is very instrumental not only in the food shelf, but he also brings bread to the store, so that a couple of times a week people can have pretty much as much free bread and bun items as they want. The store also, we also partner with Hope for the City, and we have a system set up so that we get what they don't use up front, but before the food is expired. So we scurry to get it to the front of the store, and even sometimes outside, so people will take it before it's expired. St. Vincent de Paul, the store, is also provides reasonable furniture and houseware items and clothing and toys and books. And people that come to the store tell us it is the most reasonable secondhand store in the area. And what is happening now, we're seeing a little bit of shift in what we are getting in because of the economy. People are hanging on to their better items, and we don't have as much to put out on the floor. On the other end of that, we're getting a lot more shoppers because they can't afford to go out and buy the new items, and therefore there can be as many as 15 to 20 people in the store at a time.